going to be completely honest with you here. It's impossible to buy a mask online. You can look at as many reviews as you like. You can watch as many YouTube videos or read the manufacturer's information. No matter what, you need to get that mask on and you need to get it wet. So, why are we selling them online? Well, some people know exactly what mask they want and they know what mask is right for them. So for them, it's dead simple. The bottom line is, if you're not sure, you need to try one on. So get yourself down to your local dive centre and try it on and do that suck test, which I'll show you in a minute. Even then, that test isn't going to be perfect. Think about it. Whenever you put the regulator in your mouth, or if you laugh or smile, your face changes shape, and that can sometimes let water in. So the best way to do it is to get it wet. And that's why here at the Honest Diver HQ, we keep all the masks that we sell available for demo in our training tank. That way you can get in, find out which one works for you, and put it really through its paces. If you're not coming up with Geordieland, where are you going to start? So the first thing is forget about the price. Now that's easy for me to say, but the honest truth is the cheaper masks are poorer quality. Generally the silicone isn't as good, and that means they're less likely to have a good seal on them. So this is one of the ones where it's worthwhile investing in a more expensive mask. However, if you're one of those lucky ones who have a standard face and a cheap mask fits and gives a perfect seal, then winner winner, chicken dinner, you've scored. Things to look out for when choosing that mask for the good fit is the face shape. So if you're one of those people who have a very narrow face, then you want to keep an eye out for masks that maybe specify that they're a small fit. A lot of the high-end masks have a double skirt. So like the Aqualung Plasma mask, we have an outer seal and then we have an additional inner seal running around. So that gives us a double skirt, more likely to create a good seal, and it'll fit most faces. So for those of you who have a wider face, or maybe it's a big nose, then generally you've got to look for a much bigger volume mask with a wider frame. So the Cressy Tri-Side is a perfect example of that. We've given the side windows for panoramic view and then a nice big nose pocket. And generally with the frame sitting off our face so much, it gives us a lot more space. X-Deep's latest mask defies that. They're a much lower volume, but it's still got lots of space for a big nose, and also it's a nice wide skirt. So it's given the best of both worlds. So what about a generic all-rounder? One that fits most faces? To be honest, they're difficult to come by. Whenever somebody asks for a mask recommendation, pretty much my go-to is the Apex VX1. And that is because every time I put it in somebody's face, it pretty much seals. The silicone on it is amazing and I find it super comfy. Sometimes I forget I've even got a mask on. Imagine you'd stand in your local dive centre and you've got that wall of masks looking back at you. So have a look through. Choose one that you think's going to fit your face. Then we need to do the famous suck test. So what you need to do, once you've chosen that mask off the wall, is get the mask strap out the way. You don't need that. You're going to pop the mask on your face, push it down, and breathe in through your nose. You should get a vacuum seal. If you're getting air flowing through, there's definitely going to be a leak somewhere. Make sure when you do this, your hair is completely out of the way. And when we do it, and you've got a nice good seal, try moving your mouth as though you're putting your regulator in, and see if that affects the seal at all. So you think you found the right shape mask for you. Now we can start looking at some of the features. Now one of the things is lenses. So we can have double lenses, or you can have the frameless lenses, or the panoramic styles. To be honest, there's lots of manufacturers' information about this, and it's just entirely what I think works for you. However, for those of you who need prescription lenses, you're probably going to be confined to this type of mask. One with two lenses and some form of easy mechanism to change those lenses. So this is the Aqualung look. Now the reason why we love this one is we can just slide this top bit out, and that allows us to remove the plastic frame and change the lenses, put whatever prescription in to suit you. The next important feature we need to look at is the mask buckles. When we're diving, we'll want one that's simple to use. Not only that, you want to make sure your hair is not going to get trapped in there. Now when we're cold water diving, we've got thick gloves on, so we'll want something that's very ergonomic, easy to use. Now the Aqualung and Apex ones are brilliant for this, because they've got a nice little thumb groove on the bottom, and one simple button mechanism, making it super easy to change the strap in the water. Imagine we're in the water now. A lot of beginners make the mistake of putting that mask on too tight, which sometimes breaks the seal just as badly as when it's loose. So start off in the shallows, and what we're going to do is start off with it loose and just gradually pull it tight. Go step by step, and make sure you do both sides evenly. And just do that till you feel you're getting that suction on your face and there's no water leaking. That is the perfect setting. You've chosen that mask, found all the features for you, you've done the suck test, and you've got it in the water. So now, take it for a spin. Go for a dive in it. Get comfortable in it. Do some mask skills. Make sure you're happy this is the mask for you. Remember, a poorly fitting mask can make or break your dive. So make sure you've got the right mask for you. And once you've found it, remember to get two, so you've got a backup in case. If you've got any questions or need any help, feel free to fire away any questions.